Do you ever get stuck on a chore that just stumps you? For whatever reason, this tiny little pantry has taken over my life, and it is time to do something about it. So, let me show you a little before. So, we moved here in August, and this pantry is literally a third of the size of my old pantry. So, for whatever reason, over the summer, we're kind of just shoving things in here until we figure out what to do with it. So, my biggest motivation for this was just to make sure that I had all the pantry staples ready to go for baking season. My daughters and I love to make holiday cookies and things like that. So, I wanted to make sure that we had everything that we need. And also, I just it was like I was terrified of opening this pantry. So, step one here is going to be to just take everything out, see what we're working with, and then create some categories, get rid of some things that have been expired for quite some time, and then we'll move on from that. In case you're wondering, I definitely hit my step count of the day. So this was a great exercise on top of just a beautiful project to get done. Also, I didn't realize that such a small space could hold so many things. It literally filled up every surface of my kitchen with the items in here. If you haven't gone through your closet or your pantry in a while, I definitely 10/10 recommend, especially this time of the year. You can go through and see what items are expiring and things that you need to use up around the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and things like that. You can find items for a really good deal. So definitely go through and see what you have in there. Don't be afraid like I was, and get on with it. So be sure to stay through the end of the video where I will be sharing a sweet potato and chickpea soup that I made with just some few staples. And it is so nutritious and so delicious, especially for this time of the year. So make sure to stick around for that. Once we were through kind of sorting things, I went and washed all the different containers and things that we needed to empty. And my plan was to go to the Dollar Tree and see what items they had that I could potentially incorporate in our organization and just kind of see, if there was any new like storage solutions and things like that that I could find. I did go to Home Goods and I found that this really, really, really cool kind of like baker storage set. I'm going to try to link that here so you guys can see it, but it's really cool. It has like storage for the flour, for brown sugar with a little ceramic, like moist thingy. So, kind of coming back to the video here, these were some of the containers that I found at Dollar Tree. So, of course, I don't know if this happens to you guys too, but anytime I go to Dollar Tree with the intention of buying something, it seems to be gone. So it's like I almost have to go and just like grab a bunch of random things when I see them because when I go back to try to get it, they're gone. But these pens worked pretty well. These were part of their winter collection. It has kind of like a nice little country type, French country blue type thing. And they felt pretty sturdy. So what I did here was start containing our cans. And if you're wondering why I have so many cans of green beans, basically our vet told us that green beans could be a good like addition to the dog's food that wouldn't add too much calories. But since my poor doggy's been all kinds of sick, so I'm just like afraid of giving her anything that is not approved by her vet. So right now we just have a ton of green beans that I'll need to figure out what to do with. But this worked out really well. I used to have like those like can dispensers in my old pantry, but this pantry is a little bit too small for that. So the way that I've arranged it here, with setting up the cans on the bottom and then just the way that it's displayed like that on the top, it's really good because it allows me to see what's in there. So I'm trying to go out and organize them by categories of like veggies and then canned beans and sauces and things like that. So here I also found these mason jars. They have like kind of like a gold lid, and then also has like the measurement sides or the measurement sizes on the side of the bottle. So I thought that was really cool. And then of course, you know that we don't miss on an opportunity to use our label maker. So this was a great opportunity to label some things here that needed to be labeled and decanted. Also, if the lighting looks kind of crazy in the afternoons here, the sun when the sun sets, it just kind of has like that nice, like just natural light through. But that means that I started this project in the morning. I ended up having to go to Dollar Tree, pick up my older daughter from school, and it was just one of those days. So my kitchen was completely upside down, and I needed to make sure that I finished this project. So it took me literally all day to get this set up. But here is somewhat of a final look at it. Like I said, I had to kind of improvise into this at night. So we set up some categories here for sauces, for cans, for soups, for dry goods, for baking. And it is just so nice compared to how it was, because here's a reminder of how this was. It was a complete hot mess. We didn't know where anything was, and everything was just kind of shoved all over the place. So very, very, very happy with the outcome. And I hope this motivated you to also tackle a difficult project that you've been putting off for a while. So let's move on to making this delicious chickpea and sweet potato soup. So what you want to do is that you want to bake your sweet potatoes. So here I'm just adding some little holes to the potatoes so that they can bake. I baked it at 400 degrees for just until they were fork tender, and I added some olive oil and salt. once you blend your ingredients, you bring it back to a light boil. And that is all she wrote, my friends. You can serve this with some toasted pistachios, like I did here. I did also have some flaxseed crackers that I served this with, and I added a little bit of sour cream and then also some green onions just for some additional flavor and decoration. But I absolutely love the soup. It was so, so, so nourishing, and it was great for breakfast and lunches. I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that you found today's video motivating, and I hope that you try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you do try it. I will try to remain a little bit more consistent with posting my videos. Let me know if you guys like this video, and I can't wait to see you on our next video. Ciao.